Most people these days, they've forgotten what reality is. They're so focused on social media, on the internet, and on things what are not at all focused on what is important in life. And people lose touch with it. And the problem is that when people lose touch with it, they're completely put aside with what they actually need to be doing. They think that they need to be watching a million shows, they need to be watching, movies, they need to be on their phones, texting all the time. And that's all good. I do that's the same thing. But the thing is, they are losing touch with reality. Like when you're outside doing something really dope, why would you ruin the situation by doing something less cool? Like, I'm not here to be like your uncle, your dad, your mom saying, you shouldn't text while you do things, like obviously you want to text your friends and stuff. But sometimes when you look around, you realize that the most important thing is the fun that you can get in the moment. And the moment is not just about, what are you doing? It's about your experience of that moment. Think about it. If you're in the future and then you remember an event and you realize you were texting the whole time, all you're going to remember is vaguely what it is, a few pictures here and there, more or less the emotion that you were feeling then, but mostly you're not going to remember much. But if you're completely in the present moment and you're completely realizing what's happening, you're making most of the situation, then you can see the things that you can do. You can see what you can do with people. You can see the opportunities in real life about what to do in that moment to make it better, to make it more memorable, to have even better feelings, to feel even more pleasure. And I'm telling you this because I want you to have a good time in life. I know we're all here for a very short amount of time and that we need to make the most of it, because to be honest, if I'm hanging out with you and you're ruining your experience, then it's just not as fun for me, is it? Not that it will change anything. I was gonna have the maximum experience because I know that I do everything perfectly when I'm in the moment. When I'm in the moment, I can see what I need to do. I can see who I want to be in this moment. I can see how I want to remember this moment. I can grab opportunities. I can make the most of it without losing out on distractions and on things that, worries and stuff like that. And you realize that, as you stack up these moments, you discover who you are. So that's how important it is. And if you're talking about success, if you're talking about business, if you're talking about life goals, the only way you're going to be able to do this is if you get really, really good at staying in the moment, at appreciating the time that you have with people, appreciating the times that you have in situations and events and in locations and environments that can really be conducive to creating such an awesome world for yourself that you're never going to want to go back. That said, not to leave these stuff aside, don't limit yourself if it's something that's making you happy. I just want you to see the opportunity that is in every single moment when you're not focused on not just your phone, not just these things. I'm telling you about everything. And when you choose when to do one thing or another, why not choose the one that makes you feel more alive, more human, more in touch with your environment and the people in it? That's all I had to say for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.